Hey guys, welcome back to the show. I am Rodney Stewart. This is Here's Rodder's Reviews, and my stomach is rumbling. I don't know if you heard that or not, but let's get into another review of Transformers Generation 1. This episode is called Auto Beserk, and in this one, the Autobots are at an Autobot base that Grapple has built, and they're testing a new weapon called the Negavator that Red Alert has built, and the Decepticons attack the base. Soundwave and the cassettes mainly, and in the battle to steal the Negavator from the Autobots, Red Alert and Inferno are in the control bunker of the control center, and Inferno is insistent that he wants to get out and join the battle, but Red Alert is like, no, stay here, I need some backup. So during the fight, Inferno goes out to help the Autobots, and a stray shot from Rumble blows up the control panel that Red Alert is sitting at, and he gets damaged, and his reasoning circuits get damaged, and paranoia takes over him. And after the battle, he says to Prime, he's trying to blame Inferno for everything. Inferno wants to get rid of me. And throughout the episode, everything that the Autobots are doing to try to help him, he's seeing as them turning on him. Like, just paranoia is kicking in a major way, and he makes a run for it to get away from the Autobots during a second attack, and the Autobots lose to the Decepticons in a bad way in the second attack because Red Alert wasn't able to tell them of the danger that was coming. So he runs, and Starscream in the second battle actually gets left behind by the Decepticons, and he finds Red Alert and starts to twist his mind even further. Starscream is very, very good at getting into people's heads and actually just wrecking them all together at the best of times. And now that Red Alert is damaged mentally, essentially, in this episode, it's a very, very easy job for Starscream to twist him even further, and he basically gets Red Alert to help him get into this Autobot bunker. At this point, the Autobots have taken the Negavator, the new weapon, back to the bunker down to sub-level 9 where it should be safe, but Red Alert, being the security chief of the Autobots, knows of a backdoor entrance to get down to level 9, so he manages, along with Starscream, to actually steal the Negavator. And of course, during all of this, Megatron has been spying again, and he knows Starscream's plan, so he's going to head them off at the pass basically by the end of the episode, and he turns up along with the Decepticons while Red Alert and Starscream are trying to get out of the bunker. So we end up with a standoff between the Autobots and the Decepticons, and the Autobots are on the back foot because Red Alert is in control of this Negavator, this like ultimate weapon that they've built, and they can't fight to the extent that they really need to for fear of hurting him. During the confrontation at the end, Starscream and Red Alert actually end up fighting against each other, and Starscream shoots him with his null ray, which actually stabilizes his reasoning chips briefly at the end of the episode, and Red Alert sets the Negavator to self-destruct, and that drives the Decepticons back. Basically, like, the troops run out on Megatron, and he's left standing on his own, so he has to retreat as well. at the end of the episode. The Autobots try to get away from this thing before it explodes, but the Negavator goes up. The Autobots get out in the nick of time. Red Alert doesn't. He's been knocked down, and Optimus Prime is going to go in after him. The whole place is in flames at this point, and Inferno turns up, transforms. He says, "This job's got my name written all over it," and he goes in, saves Red Alert, brings him out, and at the end, it's the old story about, a true friendship will withstand whatever the odds are in this episode, and that's what happens between Red Alert and Inferno at the end of the episode. And Optimus Prime commends him for the bravery that they've shown, and Inferno's like, with true friends, being brave is very, very easy. So it's a great little episode. It's one of the better animated episodes in the run of Generation 1 of the Transformers. I think, now I might be pulling this out of thin air, but I do recall at one point reading somewhere that there was 2 different production companies that were in charge of actually animating the Transformers. Now, one is by far better than the other. Just, one of them is, I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe it. It's like some of the animation styles of the robots aren't as thick as they are in some of the other ones. They're not as metallic looking. They're kind of more human in form, instead of legs in particular. The animation and the legs for the robots are very, very thin and dainty in some of the episodes, and in this episode in particular, the Transformers look a heck of a lot better. It's very, very similar in style to the animation of Transformers the movie from '86, and if you check out the series, it won't take you long to realise what I'm talking about here, so I'm just going to leave it at that. But this episode, definitely enjoyed it very much. It did tackle mental health in a easily digestible form in this episode, and that's a very, very hard thing to do. But when it comes to characters that are robots, and you can actually, put something down to like a mechanical problem or an electrical problem, and an actual real mental problem, psychological problem, it's just, it's an easier pill to swallow than if you were doing something, I guess, in real life, like with real characters. So very, very good episode. I would highly recommend you checking this one out. I need to do an episode where I actually go into more detail on the characters and who they are. I'm just going by the names here in these episodes, and of course if you're watching on YouTube, I don't use any photographs or videos from the actual show itself. I think for me, I've been watching YouTube and content creation over the last 6 to 7 years, and it's slowly getting to the point now where I do genuinely believe that at some point you're going to get busted for using any kind of photograph or video image in a video. Now, in saying that there, I've got a promotional thing here behind me from the Star Wars Special Edition when it came out in the cinemas. This thing up here with the Stormtrooper was actually, I worked as a clerk in a shop at one point, and these things were hanging from the roof as promotion for the trilogy, and there's 2 other little ones up here. So I'm thinking we're getting to the point where even stuff like that there might get busted, but we might be a long way away from that, but it is what it is. And I'm kind of banking on the fact that if you check out these videos or listen to the podcast, you know already have a general understanding of who the characters are within the show. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next video for a review on He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.